Hello class 10th. Hope you all are fit and fine. Let's continue chapter 1, cell cycle, cell division and structure of chromosomes in biology. Right? In previous video we have already discussed cell cycle, cell mitotic cell division, right? And its different stages. Now here in this video we will discuss about the significance and importance of mitosis. Now mitosis help in growth, repair and regeneration of body, cells, tissue and organs. Mitosis help in growth because all of you know life begins with one single cell, then divided into 2, then 4, then 8. In this way the body of an organism is formed. It also help in repairing the worn out tissues and or cells. Now third is your regeneration. All of you know what is regeneration. Sometimes you have seen just like if the tail broken tail of a lizard, it can be regenerated. To regenerate, actually the lost part maybe these are organ or tissue in if they are reformed, and these are reformed just because of mitosis. Now next is your second importance in mitosis also help in asexual reproduction in unicellular organism, right? Like amoeba, how the amoeba reproduce? Simply one amoeba divide into two parts, and both the parts they are called daughter amoeba, and then they grow into new individuals. This is called what? Mitosis. So mitosis also help in asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. Mitosis keeps or maintain the number of chromosome equal and constant in all the body cells of an organism. All of you know what is mitosis. Mitosis is a type of cell division in which a cell divided into two cells, two daughter cells, and each containing same number of chromosome as present in the parent cell. Means daughter cell having same number of chromosome, right? That's why in this way it maintains the number of chromosome equal and constant in all body cells of an organism. Now let's discuss differences in the mitosis of animal cell and plant cell. In animal cell, during mitosis, what's happened? Two esters are formed. Why? Due to presence of centrosome. But in plant cell, no esters are formed as no centrosome. Right? There is no centrosome. Now next is your cytokinesis. Takes place by the constriction or furrow in the cytoplasm. What is cytokinesis? Division of cytoplasm. But in plant cell, what's happened? It takes place by the formation of cell plate. Just look at here. After just telophase, just look at here. Okay, telophase, what's happened? This constriction of furrow takes place. Means the cytoplasm is dividing from outside to inside just due to the formation of this furrow, right? But in plant cell, this is the last stage, telophase. Here what's happened? The cell plate is formed. It is a cell plate is formed, and which start from center to periphery. Periphery means from outside. Understood? Achha, how you will differentiate between a plant cell and animal cell? This is your animal cell. This one is your plant cell. Plant cell, if suppose in question plant cell is given, how you will identify? Plant cell is always having a two membrane. It has always a double membrane. Outer one is your cell wall, inner one is your cell membrane. But in animal cell, there is only one cell membrane. Understood? Okay, now next is your third point is your cytokinesis proceed from outside towards the center, that I just showed you. And here in plant cell, cytokinesis proceed from center towards the periphery. Periphery means to outside. Next is your spindle fibers are formed between two esters. Means what's happened? The spindle fibers are formed between two esters, because in plants, animal cell esters are there, but in plant cell, spindle fibers develop from the cytoplasmic strands, which are called microtubules. And last point is animal cell. Spindle formed is amphiestral. What is the meaning of amphiestral? Actually, the spindles has two esters, because all of an animal cell esters are formed and spindles are between two esters. So it is called amphiestral. While in plant there are no esters. So what is anestral? Anestral meaning the spindle has no ester. Understood? So in plant cell, spindle formed is anestral, right? Now come to meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division in which cell undergoes two successive division producing 4 daughter cells, each containing half number of chromosome as compared to the parent cell. It is another type of cell division which generally takes place in reproductive cell. And what in this type of cell division, it is followed by two successive division, in which how many daughter cells are formed? 4 daughter cells are formed, each containing half number of chromosomes, right, as compared to the parent cell. It is also called reductional cell division. Why? Because number of chromosomes become half in the daughter cell. Next is your meiosis takes place during gametogenesis. What is gametogenesis? Means during the formation of gametes in reproductive cell. This process, meiosis, takes place. It means this process takes place during the formation of sperms and ova in animals and human beings, while in plants during the formation of pollen grains and ovules. This meiosis cell division takes place. Now next is your significance of meiosis. Meiosis help in formation of gametes, right, and variation, help in variation and evolution. What is variation? Variation is actually what there's always the differences among the between the offsprings of the same parent. That differences are called variations. All of you are a little bit different from your brother and sister. So these differences are called variations. It also help in variations and evolution. Meiosis also help in maintaining chromosome number constant. Right? Now just remember the stages of meiosis is not in your syllabus, so you will only study about meiosis this much only, definition and its significances, right? Okay, now next is your difference between mitosis and meiosis, right? Mitosis occurs in somatic cells, right, and meiosis occurs always in reproductive cells. Mitosis produces 2 daughter cells while meiosis produces 4 daughter cells. Mitosis completed in 1 division, meiosis completed in 2 successive division, right? And next is your full set of chromosome is passed on to each daughter cell in mitosis, because all of you know that the daughter chromosome has same number of chromosome as present in the parent cell, while in meiosis only half the number of chromosome is passed on to each daughter cell. That means daughter cell having half number of chromosome present as present in the parent cell. Okay, thank you students. Now we will continue the structure of chromosome in next video.